Okay, we're going to learn something new today. This actually is easier than the other one, and it makes quite a bit more sense, the formulas that you're going to use. You're going to create a payroll just based on hours. So you have this sheet right here, okay, and the names, and then your spreadsheet. So of course, go on the top row, and you're going to go name and A1. A1's a name. You just type those names, okay? Tom, Jerry, Lucy, Sarah, Matt, Nicole. So in A2, I can't hold the camera and type at the same time. So A2's Tom, A3's Jerry, A3's Lucy, A4's Sarah, A5 Sarah, A4's Lucy, A5 Sarah, A6 is Matt, and A7 Nicole. Now, line B, you're going to type the title, which is the pay rate. Just put rate, okay? That's what they make per hour, okay? Remember to get the dollar signs in there because it's currency related, okay? So type in $10 on B2, $12.50 in B3, $11, $9, $15, and then $10.50. Okay, then we're going to type the days. You don't need to type the word hours, just Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Okay, so C, you're going to go C1 Monday. Just go over to D1 Tuesday, E1 Wednesday, and then Thursday, and then Friday under the G. Okay, so and then Tom, we enter in the hours that he worked. Monday was 12. Just go sideways. Tuesday 8, Wednesday 14, Thursday 9, and Friday is 8. Okay, and then 15 for Jerry, 12, 9, 8, and 6. Oops, that was bad. So 9, 8, 6. Okay, then under Lucy, same thing. I'm going to set the camera down so I can do a better job. 3, 4, Lucy didn't work as much. 6, 7, 6. Okay, Sarah, 4, 2. She must have got Wednesday off. 0, 3, and 4. If it's 0, you can also leave it just empty. I'm not going to do that though. 8, 10, 8, 8, 8. And Nicole, 9, 11, 9, 8, 7. Okay, now you're going to calculate the payroll. In the H column, you're going to go up here. You're going to type in hours. OHOURS. In the I column, you're going to type in regular hours. Okay, so remember, regular hours is anything under 40. Okay, regular. Under J, you're going to type in overtime hours. Just put OT hours. Then finally in K, you're going to type in pay. Okay. Now, here's how we find the hours. We'll do it for Tom first, and then I'll be able to just drag and drop. So Tom, now you don't just add them together. You want this to add it for you. You type in equals. Then you're going to punch in sum, SUM, and then you need to click it. Sum a series of numbers or cells. Click it. And then it says C2 through G2. Just basically, go under Monday and C2, and then roll your mouse across all the hours, okay, through Friday. Okay, close the parentheses, and he worked 51 hours. Okay, now drag and drop, and we have our hours for everybody. Okay. Okay, now the regular hours, that's a little bit more of a hassle. It's not nearly as bad as that one formula with the lookup. You're not going to use that lookup, by the way. Now you got to know regular hours is it's 40, but not all these people worked 40 hours. See, those two in the middle didn't work 40 hours. So what you do is hit equals, then you type in if, IF. And then you need to click that function. That actually has a function, okay? So equals if, and then parentheses. Now it says if H2, so just type H2, is less than or equal to 40, okay? So you go less than's right there. Shift, you got to hit shift. And then equal to is up here, so you go shift right there. Or no, not shift, that's a plus sign, so just click the button without shifting, okay? Less than or equal to 40, comma, okay? So if that's less than or equal to 40, we're going to go H2. So after comma, we go H2. Because what we want it to do then is just take the hours, because they did not work over 40. Okay? Okay, so if H2 is less than or equal to 40, we just want it to take the H2, because that means they didn't work. They didn't make it to 40 hours. But then the other comma tells the computer if they did not work less than or equal to 40, okay, you know, if they actually worked 40, the regular hours we just go with 40, okay? So just type in 40 just like it says, okay? So if parentheses H2 less than or equal to 40, we want it to just take the H2, the hours. But this second comma means if not, then we enter in 40 because they worked more than 40. So close the parentheses, click equals, and again, this guy worked more than 40, so regular hours would be just 40, okay? Then drag and drop those two people that did not make it to 40. It just takes their hours right there, okay? So again, if H2 less than or equal to 40, we just take the value from H2. If not, then we take 40. Okay, now the overtime hours. That's going to be another if. So equals and then if. Remember, go click it. Don't just move on. Okay, you don't want it to just type the word and not have it do anything. So equals if. If H2, again, I'm reusing H because that's where the hours are at. Okay, for H2 because it's Tom. So H2, if it's greater than 40, so shift right there. Greater than 40, comma. What do we want it to do if it's greater than 40? To find the overtime hours. Well, we want to take H2 minus 40, the hours, okay, minus 40, because that's how many overtime hours they got. So H2 minus 40, comma, and then if not, if they did not work greater than 40, we just want to do 0, comma 0, because they wouldn't have any overtime hours. So again, 51 hours, 40 regular, 11 overtime, and then you drag and drop and it'll do the rest, okay? So those people that did not work overtime, you know, the 26 and the 13, we want that to be 0, okay? And it is. Okay, now finally the pay, okay? Now there's a plus sign because you got the regular hours and then the overtime hours. That's why that 1.5 is there. Okay, so you put equals and then parentheses and then B2. Okay, because B2, whoops, sorry, not touch. So equals B2 because that's the pay rate times shift 8. Times the regular hours that they worked, and that would be I2 right there. Close the parentheses, and then plus parentheses, and we know we got 1.5 because that's time and a half times again, what he's getting paid, B2, times, again, shift 8, okay? And then J2, that's a J right there, because that's your overtime hours. Okay. And he made $565. Now I drag and drop that, and that gives the rest of the payroll for me. Okay. Even if I had 20 employees, that would still be what I would do. Okay, so again, hopefully that was a little more logical than the lookup stuff. Okay. So again, the sum, pretty easy why you do that. Regular hours, well, if you're less than or equal to 40, we want to take the value from H2, which is the hours itself, okay? If not, if it wasn't less than 40, we enter in 40 because that means a person worked 40 for regular hours. Okay, if H2 is greater than 40, okay, we'll want to subtract the hours minus 40, okay? And then if not, that's why the second comma is there. We just enter in 0 because they didn't work overtime. Then the pay, that's for regular, that expression. And that's the pay. All right, guys, that's what I have to say on that. I hope it's been informative. And let me know if you're having any problems.